big top 25 matchup from the Cougar cage. The 15th ranked Santa Monica Corsairs in town trying to extend their winning streak to 9 games, taking on the 21st ranked COC Cougars, trying to extend a winning streak of their own. Hi everybody and welcome in. I'm Matt Robinson. Happy to have you along as always with us here on the Cougar Sports Network. And like we said, should be a really good matchup here tonight. Two teams ranked in the top 25 in the state of California. The Cougars coming in on a nice little 3-game winning streak, 2-0 on the regular, or on the conference season, we should say. 8-7, once again above 500 on the regular season, and trying to extend a winning streak to their longest of the year at 4 games, taking on a really good Santa Monica team, 9-3 this year, 2-0 in conference as well, and riding an 8-game winning streak, trying to push it up to 9. We'll talk about both sides for the Cougars. As we said, kind of streaking again, have won 3 straight matches after having lost 3 straight matches that ended in a sweep at the hands of Moorpark, and it's really been a good 3-game set. For the Cougars, they've won 9 straight sets. They've played really good volleyball. They found some nice balance, especially on the offensive side. Kaylin White and Allie Gradell have really come into their own as a 1-2 punch. Gradell leading the team with 119 kills and 34.6% efficiency. Has been very efficient this year on the offensive side. Kaylin White, after missing a little bit of time, has started 5 straights, has had 10+ kills in 4 of those 5 matches, and she's got 108 kills on the season. Not a bad clip as well at 25% on the attack so far this season. So those two have really started to come into their own as a 1-2 punch. Cougars still need some extra help. Ariana Vargas, Brianna Botello have both started to play better as of late. Botello 89 kills, Vargas 88 kills, but when you look down the rest of the line, you've got to find some more depth. You need Celia Rivera to start to show up on the offensive side. You'd like to see Jordan Nunez, who has 33 kills on the year, get some more opportunities and get some better swings on the outside when she's pressed into that outside hitter service. But, of course, Nunez does such a good job as the setter for the Cougars, really setting the pace on the offensive side. Her and Grace Rodriguez have done a very nice job as a 1-2 combo in the setter's spot in the middle. On the defensive side for the Cougars, it's kind of been a struggle. They don't dig the ball very well. The numbers are kind of down. 585 kills on the year, 47th best in the state. They only average about a block and a third per game, which is 43rd in the state. They do have 113 assisted blocks, which is 15th best, but you'd like to see some better play at the net, making it a little more difficult on the offensive side. When you look at the block numbers this year, Celia Rivera, Allie Gradell, 29 and 28 blocks. They've been getting better as of late. Kaylin White with 20 blocks on the year has started to help out, but you've got to find some better net play if you're COC as you look down your schedule. The good news for the Cougars, the schedule gets a little bit softer after tonight for a couple of games. After tonight's game against Santa Monica, it's the last of a run of 11 of their first 15 matches against top 25 opponents in the state of California. The next 3 games come against opponents with just 9 combined wins on the season and only 1 conference win. Doesn't mean it's easy, but it means it's a little bit lighter. You play Glendale, you play West LA on the road before coming back for a couple at home against Antelope Valley and Citrus College. On the other side for Santa Monica, as we said, has been a really gritty win streak. 4 straight 5-set wins, including conference victories over Bakersfield and West Los Angeles. A tough non-conference win over Moorpark mixed in there as well. During the 9-match winning streak, the Corsairs are 24-11 in set record. Their only sweep during this winning streak, an 8-match winning streak, is against Cal Lutheran's JV team. So it's really been a tough run for Santa Monica, but they've gotten it done. They have turned it around after having a rough opening start. Lost 3 straight, went 1-3 to open the season. Losses to Orange Coast, Golden West, and East Los Angeles. But during this 8-game winning streak, they've really set the tone defensively. The Corsairs lead the state in solo blocks so far this year with 78 total, and it really starts and ends with Rain Martinez, 46 solo blocks, 37 assisted blocks, so 83 total on the year. She is far and away one of the best players at the net, the middle blocker this year, but it gets some help. Mia Paulson, the setter, who has 272 assists on the year, adding 34 blocks. Malia Riva with 27 blocks, Sahara Stanton with 25. So you look down the line, and they've done a very good job at the net creating problems for the opposition's attack, and really has just been good on the defensive side. The offense really works by committee for Santa Monica. No players with 100 100-plus kills on the season. Mackenzie Wolf with 99 leading the team. Amaya Bernardo with 96 are the only two players over the 90-kill mark. Rain Martinez has 83, but nobody else really above 80 on the year. 4 other players with 30 or more kills on the season. So trying to find a little bit more depth at the net instead of just relying on those big three. The one good thing that comes from them on the offensive side, the really good thing that comes from them on the offensive side, we should actually say, is really from the back line. The service line has been very good, ranked top 10 in the state in aces this season. Bernardo has 25. Sophia Odell has 23. It has been a very, very good service team this year for Santa Monica. Should be a pretty good matchup. We hope to have a good one for you when we come back here on the Cougar Sports Network. College of the Canyons and Santa Monica from the Cougar Cage. College of the Canyons wants you to get ready, reset, and go when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougar Athletics programs offer a great college experience. Get ready, reset, and go at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
At Jersey Mike's, we think no sub should be measured in inches long or seconds till served. A sub should be measured in moments, time with friends, lunch breaks unbroken. Every sub is a chance to be great. Every sub should ask the question, am I a sub or am I a sub above? Jersey Mike's, be a sub above.
Our sports medicine program here at College of the Canyons is meant to introduce students who are interested in some type of career in sports medicine. Most of my students are interested in careers as an athletic trainer, physical therapist, or orthopedic surgeon. So when they're done with our program, they will have their Associates of Science. Do you love sports? And do you take satisfaction from seeing someone go from injury all the way back to the sport that they love? Then this is a program you should definitely consider.
Meet Nigel Terry. In 2018, UCLA Health made him Laker for a day. Not because he beat cancer once, he beat cancer twice. He inspired us to push, to make the impossible possible. Because that's what Nigels do. And the world needs more Nigels. UCLA Health.
The future is yours, so let College of the Canyons help you get ready, reset, and go for it. Get ready for transfer, the workforce, or take your skills to the next level. Reset your career, and the future is yours, so let College of the Canyons help you get ready, reset, and go for it. Get ready for transfer, the workforce, or take your skills to the next level. Reset your career and get back to work quickly. Go to college for $46 per unit. 0 textbook cost class options and apply for your share of financial aid. With convenient class times, flexible on-campus or online options, and free tutoring, the future is yours at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule.
College of the Canyons and Santa Monica getting ready to do battle here on a Wednesday night in the Cougar Cage. Both teams getting fired up, ready to go. As we've just had the starting lineups in the national anthem. Head coach for Santa Monica, Christian Camayo, getting in the head coaching spot for the Corsairs this year. As has them in the 15th spot in the state of California, 9-3 on the year with .750 winning percentage on the season. On the other side for College of the Canyons, Lisa Hooper in her 20th season, Clay Timmons in his 7th season, the co-head coaches for the Cougars this year. Hooper with 280-plus wins on the year. Clay Timmons up over 100 or 280-plus wins in her career, I should say. And Clay Timmons up over 100 wins on his career as well. So just waiting for the officials to get us lined out, get us ready to go. COC and Santa Monica here on a beautiful Wednesday in Santa Clarita. Happy to have you along with us as always. Just waiting on the officials to fire the ball out, and we'll get to work. Cougars will start the game off with the ball as they will serve. Santa Monica in their white uniforms. On the side to our right here on the webcast, Cougars in their home blues. On the left side of the floor as Jordan Nunez serves it away, and we are underway. Santa Monica will get the first swing, and they get the first kill of the match. As it was Sophia Odell that time on the outside, able to drive it home. And Santa Monica with an early 1-0 lead. Odell will come in to serve. She'll put it in the net. A rare service error on Odell. And we are even at 1-1 early on. The Cougars will sub for the first time today as Abby Sherman will come in to go back to the service line. Cougars like to make sure Sherman gets in there for service opportunities. She's been a good defensive sub as well, leading the team with 115 digs. Santa Monica an error on the attack that time as Amaya Bernardo was just trying to pop it over the net and could not. So the Cougars with an early 2-1 lead, just underway in the first set here from the Cougar cage. Sherman this year, 20 service aces from the back line. She's averaging less than an ace a match so far this year. Hasn't had a lot of playing time as Bernardo that time gets the call and tools it off the block, and Santa Monica gets the side out. And she will step back to the service line and go to work. Bernardo with 25 aces on the year for Santa Monica, leading the way. Had 18 service errors as she'll send it towards Swaven, who gets the dig. Cougars go with Kaylin White, who's dug out from the back row. Santa Monica comes to the back row attack themselves. The Cougars able to get it, but they can't get anything good to Celia Rivera. Santa Monica will come inside, and the inside quick attack for Rain Martinez scores. And Santa Monica back out in front as the teams have traded leads here early on in the first set, 3-2 in favor of the Corsairs. So we stay on the Bernardo serve. Bernardo has played in 12 of 13 matches so far this year. Vargas into the block, sent it over. The Cougars get a block, and Rivera gets the point for COC. Celia Rivera that time. As you can see, Vargas into the double, popped it back over the net. Rivera actually went right up and blocked the putback attempt from Santa Monica. Gets the side out for COC. So good work at the net from the Cougars that time, as here's Swaven back to serve. 9 service aces on the year, will play it in. Santa Monica goes inside. Martinez couldn't get a clean swing at it. The Cougars, though, will have to play a free ball over. Dump attack that time for Mia Paulson, scores. Cougars have had trouble with that this year when they find a setter on the other side that can go on 2. COC has not been ready for it, especially in the middle of the floor, and Mia Paulson certainly can do that. 38 kills coming into the match, 272 assists. She's very good through the middle of the floor and does a great job of setting up this Santa Monica offense. Haley Anderson, the libero, serving for Santa Monica. Cougars go to White, stuff block right back. And we talked about Santa Monica in the net. And there was Mackenzie Wolf that time going up. Had the double there along with Mayela Rivera. And Santa Monica gets the stuff block for the point and takes a 5-3 lead. Cougars overpass, dug out. Now Vargas off the block and down, so Vargas scores it for COC. Ariana Vargas, good to call her name early on, gets a kill. Cougars will send out Kaylin White and send in Grace Rodriguez, as Vargas tooled that one off the double, which was just a little late and a little slid too far over. Rodriguez will send it in. Good short serve. Santa Monica on a slide. Dug out by Rodriguez. Vargas will play it over. Paulson sets up on the strong side. High off the block from Mackenzie Wolf, and she's got the kill for Santa Monica. Paulson that time goes straight to the power side for Wolf, who drives it high off the Cougar block and out of play. Cougars need to press the hands over the net a little bit harder there, as Wolf wasn't solid to the net. Gradell gets her first kill of the match as they call her name. And good to see Allie Gradell get in on the action early on. Gradell clicking at 34.5% on the year efficiency. Has 119 kills, now make it 120. So Gradell gets her first kill of the match, and the Cougars get the side out, trailing 6-5. Here in the first set, just underway if you're just joining us from the Cougar cage. Service ace that time for Rhiannon Body. Able to send it to the near side corner, and Santa Monica just kind of moved out of the way and nobody able to handle it. Little miscommunication from the Corsairs there. And we're even at 6-all. Body this time right back into the same corner. Wolf handles. Wolf into the net. 4 touches on Santa Monica as Wolf not able to get it over the tape. You can see she handled it overhead. Paulson tried to set her up. She tried to go with the off speed and just couldn't get it clean over the net. So the Cougars back out in front 7-6. We stay on the Body serve. Paulson goes inside, and a kill that time for Zahara Stanton as she's able to drive it down. The Cougars weren't ready for it. I think they thought that Paulson was going to set far side, and Gradell only went up for the block. And Stanton did a good job to read her and put it right around her. Even at 7-all, back to serve for Santa Monica is Maela Rivera. As she puts it into the tape, a service error, a free point for COC. And you'll take it any way you can get it if the Cougars. Allie Gradell back to serve. She's found her rhythm at the service line. 14 service aces this year. Just 7 errors. She puts it in play. Santa Monica goes inside to Riva. Kept out by the Cougars. Botello will get a swing. Drives it to the back corner and knocks it down. Brianna Botello with the point. And COC back out in front with a 9-7 lead. So Cougars trying to get everybody involved. We've seen Gradell, we've seen White, we've seen Botello, we've seen Vargas. They have a 2-point lead. Santa Monica high off the block. The Cougars able to get there. They set Nunez. She goes back corner on the near side, working off the opposite side. And Nunez with the kill. A little tight to Rodriguez there, but Nunez able to find the back corner. And the Cougars with a 3-point advantage at 10-7. Here in the first set, still working on the Gradell serve. Good short serve for Allie Gradell, and she's got a service ace, and the Cougars with a 4-point advantage. A little jump float that time from Allie Gradell. Haven't seen that from her. And she goes with it again. Little jump float again. Tough handle for Anderson. She's able to keep it up, but a stuffed block at the net. Rivera and Nunez there. And the Cougars stretching the lead to 5 at 12-7 here in the first set. Replay didn't take, so unfortunately we didn't have the stuff block. Gradell switches sides, changes it up. Santa Monica handles. They set Bernardo off the tape, out over the antenna. As unable to handle it was Rhiannon Bodie. And the Cougars end their run of 5 straight points and have a 12-8 lead. Good side out for Santa Monica. It's back to work from the line is Maela Riva, excuse me, and she serves it into the net. I promise I'm going to get her name right at some point here. Been a long day. So the Cougars get another side out. Lead stretches back up to 5. 13-8 in favor of College of the Canyons here in the first set. Cougars have won 9 straight sets during this 3-game winning streak, hoping to continue that streak and end Santa Monica's 8-game winning streak. Service error from Jordan Nunez gives the point back to the Corsairs. Zahara Stanton will sub out. Sophia Odell will sub back in, and she'll go back to the service line as we've been through rotation from each side. Odell, 23 aces on the year, will float it in. Botello handles from the back row. Nunez will set White on the strong side, but she's blocked right back. But a net violation on Santa Monica as Rain Martinez crashed into the net along with Amaya Bernardo, and it gives the point to COC, so they'll go to work on the service line. As Abby Sherman back in, Brianna Botello back off. Sherman with a little heat behind that one. Inside quick for Santa Monica. And Swaven got a hand on it, but maybe took away a dig from Abby Sherman. So the Corsairs get the side out. They go to Martinez that time, and she gets the point. Bernardo back to serve for the Corsairs here. Swaven handles first. Nunez will set weak side. Kaylin White and she drives it down. Swing for Kaylin White. First time she's gotten on the score sheet today. 5-point advantage for COC as Swaven will float it out and wide. Service error for the Cougars, giving away a free point. Haley Anderson, the libero, back to serve for Santa Monica. Anderson, 15 service errors on the year, 13 service aces. Cougars tried to set Gradell. Didn't matter anyway. It was a double on Jordan Nunez. So Santa Monica back-to-back points, closing the lead down to 3 for College of the Canyons. (15-12) first set. You're just joining us. Been a quick-paced first set as we expected with these two sides. Nunez a tough set that time, so White just has to bump it over. Paulson goes on 2. Cougars scout it that time. They get it to Kaylin White off the back wall, and she's got the point. Good job from the Cougars that time to scout. Swaven with a good dig, and then White with a better swing off a nice set from Jordan Nunez. And in comes Grace Rodriguez to take over the center duties as Nunez will work to the outside. Cougars leading 16-12 here in the first set. Anderson on first handle. Back row attack from Bernardo, just a little float over. Cougars go to Nunez, tries to go cross court, partially tipped, and Santa Monica will get a swing. Bump set onto the near side. Into the block and kept up by COC. Sherman from the back row plays it over. Santa Monica inside, but a stuff block for Allie Gradell that time. And COC back with a 5-point advantage. Santa Monica tried to work through the middle that time to Mackenzie Wolf, and Gradell met her right there at the net and stuffed it right back. So here's Rodriguez back to work. Serve long, point back to Santa Monica. 17-13, Canyons in front. Sorry, Stanton back in for the Corsairs. Back in the front row. Paulson back to serve, sends it long, point back to COC. So he trades service errors. Cougars back with a 5-point advantage, 18-13, as Clay Timmons had to run over and fix the camera behind the Cougars sideline that looks at the rotations and looks at the setup for COC as the ball hit it. Quick feet there from Coach Timmons. Bodie into serve, will play it in. Paulson will set strong side. Wolf tools it high off the block and down. And Santa Monica back out with a point to get a side out. Double was there, just not pressed up enough. And Stanton did, or Wolf, excuse me, did a good job to find the opening and crush it home. Botello on first handle. They'll set back to Botello into the block. Stuff block on a solo that time from Stanton, and you can see why Santa Monica is one of the best teams in the state at blocks. Stanton goes up by herself, one-on-one on the strong side with Botello and just shoves it right back at her. So a 3-point advantage for COC, 18-15 here in the first set. It's back to serve as Mackenzie Wolf. Swaven handles. Cougars go to Gradell. Good read from Gradell. Great dig from Anderson. But Santa Monica can't clean it up, and Gradell will get the kill. The Cougars will get the point and take a 4-point advantage. Gradell looked like she was going to go up with power and instead went with the changeup. First time we've really seen Allie Gradell go with that this year. Short float at the net, tapped back. Brianna Botello with the kill. The Cougars back with a 5-point advantage at 20-15. And a timeout for Santa Monica. Cougars with a 5-point advantage here from the Cougar cage. We'll take a break on the Cougar Sports Network.
The future is yours. So let College of the Canyons help you get ready, reset, and go for it. Get ready for transfer, the workforce, or take your skills to the next level. Reset your career and get back to work quickly. Go to college for $46 per unit. 0 textbook cost class options and apply for your share of financial aid. With convenient class times, flexible on-campus or online options, and free tutoring, the future is yours at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule.
Welcome back inside the Cougar cage as we continue on. First set action here between COC and Santa Monica. Cougars with a 20-15 lead as we go back to work. Santa Monica quickly coming out and going with Stanton, dug out by COC. Botello, power tip, touch at the net. Cougars get the point. Good dig in the back row by Bodie that time. Botello with that power tip. That's so often used by her on that strong side. Gets the Cougars a 6-point advantage, their largest point or advantage of the first set. Bernardo that time on the swing gets the kill. Amaya Bernardo finding the score sheet on the offensive side for the second time today. Santa Monica back within 5. 21-15 Cougar, or 21-16 I should say, Cougars out in front. Serve in that time by Riva. Cougars go to Rover, stuffed back. Nunez will play it over. Tipped at the net, diving dig from Riva. Santa Monica just has to play it right back. Cougars will go with Nunez off the weak side, through the block and down. You could see right afterward at the block at the net, Bernardo immediately said, I had my hands separated. I was right there for the solo stuff. Instead, it's a Cougar point, 22-16, and Nunez back to serve. Serves it Adamayo. They'll set, or Bernardo, I should say. Bernardo doesn't get the touch that time as she sends it long. And the Cougars with a 23-16 lead, stretching in towards a 1-0 lead as we stay with the Jordan Nunez serve. 23-16 Cougars. Good opening set from both sides. It's been relatively clean up until there. Service ace for Nunez on a tough handle from Haley Anderson. And the Cougars serving for set point here in the first set. Timeout called by Christian Camayo. Santa Monica wants to talk about it. COC with a nice little advantage, leading 24-16. Well, folks, don't forget, coming up in a week's time, actually, just 8 days from today. Make your plans. 2022 COC Homecoming Celebration, Thursday, October 16th, under the lights here at Cougar Stadium. Bring the entire family to enjoy some fun, food, music, giveaways, and activities at both pregame and halftime. Prior to the Cougars SCFA Northern Division opener against Bakersfield College, an old-school Western States Conference rivalry renewed in the Northern Division of the SCFA. Pre-game festivities start at 5 p.m. Kickoff is 7 p.m. And if you cannot make it for homecoming, tune in here on the Cougar Sports Network. It should be a really good one. Cougars coming off a little bit of a rough open to the season on the football side. 2-3, not where they'd like to be, but a chance to turn it around, still a chance to make the playoffs if you can run the table in the Western States Conference, and no better way to start it off than to beat an old rival in Bakersfield. As we go back to work here inside the Cougar cage, COC with a 24-16 advantage serving for the first set. As Nunez will send it over. Wolf on the first handle. Bernardo with the swing, Botello with the dig. White will just play it back over. We continue on a rally for Santa Monica. Cougars. Little overpass to the net. Somehow Swaven kept it out of the net and got it back in play. We rally. Nunez. White. Off speed, and she's got it, and the Cougars take the first set. Little off-speed tip from Kaylin White. COC takes the first set 25-16. And they have a 1-0 lead. Second set action when we come back here on the Cougar Sports Network. College of the Canyons wants you to get ready, reset, and go when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougar athletics programs offer a great college experience. Get ready, reset, and go at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
At Jersey Mike's, we think no sub should be measured in inches long or seconds till served. A sub should be measured in moments. Time with friends. Lunch breaks unbroken. Every sub is a chance to be great. Every sub should ask the question, am I a sub or am I a sub above? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Meet Nigel Terry. In 2018, UCLA Health made him Laker for a day. Not because he beat cancer once, he beat cancer twice. He inspired us to push, to make the impossible possible. Because that's what Nigels do. And the world needs more Nigels. UCLA Health.
Our sports medicine program here at College of the Canyons is meant to introduce students who are interested in some type of career in sports medicine. Most of my students are interested in careers as an athletic trainer, physical therapist, or orthopedic surgeon. So when they're done with our program, they will have their Associates of Science. Do you love sports? And do you take satisfaction from seeing someone go from injury all the way back to the sport that they love? Then this is a program you should definitely consider.
The future is yours. So let College of the Canyons help you get ready, reset, and go for it. Get ready for transfer, the workforce, or take your skills to the next level. Visit canyons.edu. The future is yours. So let College of the Canyons help you get ready, reset, and go for it. Get ready for transfer, the workforce, or take your skills to the next level. Visit canyons.edu/schedule.
COC in Santa Monica getting ready for the second set. Cougars took the first set 25-16 over Santa Monica. And have won 10 straight sets. Now dating back to their win over LA Pierce College, which was in straight sets. Don't count Santa Monica out, as we said, during this 8-game winning streak. It's been a gritty winning streak. They've had 4 5-set matches. So definitely a team that you cannot count out and able to get stronger as the match goes on. So if you're COC, you'd like to continue on this little run and try and stretch this one out. As we just wait for the rotation, Santa Monica will serve as they work on the left side of the floor here in the second set. COC on the right side of the floor as we go back to work. The Cougars will set Botello on the weak side to open up. Santa Monica gets a touch, and then a double going to be called against Santa Monica. And so the Cougars have a 1-point lead here in the second set. So here's Abby Sherman back to serve for COC. Sends it towards Wolf. Santa Monica will set Bernardo. Cougars get a partial block and keep it up. They set White, back corner, but no touch. And Santa Monica gets the point. So 1-1 here in the second set. Not a bad swing that time from Kaylin White. Just couldn't close it out. And we go back to work with Santa Monica serving. Cougars set Ariana Vargas into the block. 2 touches on a Santa Monica defender, as I believe it was Mia Paulson with the double touch that time. Not much that Paulson could do. And the Cougars with a 2-1 advantage here in the second set. As Swaven plays it in, we go back to work. Bad bump set from Paulson that time, so the Cougars will get a free ball and a chance to work. They go inside. Allie Gradell off the block, off the tape, and out of play. Good swing for Allie Gradell. As Nunez reads it quick, doesn't get up off the floor, plays it inside to Gradell. We'll stay with the Swaven serve. The Cougars with a 3-1 advantage here in the second set early on. Paulson trying to go with Martinez that time. Cougars had it scouted. Double going to be called against COC. And it's going to give the point to Santa Monica right back. So a couple of doubles here in the second set, one off each side. A little less than clean here to start the second set for both sides. Vargas, first handle. Gradell gets the set. They go inside quick with Allie Gradell again, and she's able to drive it down. Good job by the Santa Monica defense to even get a hand on it, as Gradell put quite a bit of pace on it. It was a great diving dig attempt by Haley Anderson, just couldn't keep it off the floor. So we go with Grace Rodriguez, 4-2 Canyons here. Little short float, tough handle for Bernardo. Santa Monica sets Wolf. The Cougars dig it out. Tap back, no touch, and the Cougars will get a point. Not going to be able to see it here at the net on this view. Santa Monica was calling for a touch with Gradell. The officials said no. And then coming over was Mackenzie Wolf to talk to the chair official, and she explained it. Situation moves on. 5-2 COC. Rodriguez, a good serve. Paulson tries to dump on 2, and she puts it into the net. Just didn't have enough on it, and that's a miscue from Mia Paulson that time. And the Cougars actually had it scouted well. Vargas was up to try and defend it. As we stay with Rodriguez here. Overhead handle, tough pass, and COC will get to work on offense. Gradell inside, gets it around Bernardo. And Gradell starting to heat up. COC 7-2, the lead here in the second set. All working off the Grace Rodriguez serve. Into the tape service, ace. You can't get much luckier than that if you're COC. You'll take the point, though, as Rodriguez finds a way. And a timeout called by Santa Monica as they want to discuss it and try and clean things up, as it's an 8-2 run to open here in the second set for COC. Well, if you're tired of eating at home, stop by to a nearby Jersey Mike's and try the classic number 7 turkey and provolone, or one of their other favorites like the number 13 original Italian, the number 8 club sub. Just about anything on the menu, very good to eat. Jersey Mike's, one of our great partners. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. And actually, we don't want to run that one because that actually is over, so we'll move on to the next one. For up-to-date records and information about College of the Canyons women's volleyball and all 17 Cougar athletics teams, including schedules, rosters, stats, game photos, and live stream links, go to the COC Athletics homepage at cocathletics.com. Make sure you follow COC Women's Volleyball on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as well. And COC Athletics to be in on all the action and excitement of the 2021 season. 8-2 run for COC here to open. In this second set, already leading 1-0. As we go back to work. Staying on the Grace Rodriguez serve. If you notice, the Cougars wearing pink socks today. A little Dig for the Cure event for them, supporting breast cancer awareness. Had their Dig for the Cure shirts on pregame. So far, the pink working out for COC as Nunez tools it off the block. A 9-2 opening run here in the first set. We talked about Jordan Nunez when she gets stuck on the outside, the rotation getting to work, and that is what you want to see if you're Clay Timmons and Lisa Hooper. Her starting to get going on the outside, creating another attack opportunity. Service error that time from Rodriguez. So a side out for Santa Monica. COC breaks a little 9-2 run with the service error. Mia Paulson, back to serve for Santa Monica. Swaven, tough first handle. Vargas has to bump set. Nunez will just play it over. Cougars will try and set up on defense. Wolf, soft touch over the solo block. Cougars dig it out. They'll set Nunez on the strong side into the block. Sherman with a dig. And again, the Cougars just get it over. Rally back and forward. That one into the block. Kept up. Stanton had the swing. Now Vargas on a little modified slide dug out. Inside Gradell with a block on Riva that time. Now Wolf into the tape, and the Cougars get the point. Good rally back and forward. Neither side could get a clean attack. Finally, Santa Monica got one, but Wolf just put it in the tape, was trying to cut it around the block. Just couldn't get it to fall. Brandon Bodie into serve for COC. 10-3 Cougars, a 7-point lead. They give up the point right back. Bodie well long that time. So the advantage back to 6 for the Cougars. Back to serve is Mackenzie Wolf, the sophomore out of San Antonio, Texas. Tom Clark High School, 99 kills leading the team coming in. And has had 1 or 2 today, so up over 100 on the year. Cougars inside Gradell, nobody there to stop it. And Ali Gradell starting to heat up once again for COC here in the second set. Good combination that time with Grace Rodriguez. And Gradell back to serve. Anderson on first handle. Bernardo through the double as Nunez and Rovere were there, just not there pressed over the net enough. And you can't give Amaya Bernardo enough space to work. And that time she just puts it off the block. You can see the Cougars just a little disconnected getting up to the net that time. 11-5 is COC in the advantage at the moment. Shalea Nielsen into serve. Nielsen 14 service aces on the year. First time we've seen her today. She'll play it in. Batella will play it over. Cougars set Nunez. Stuff block right back at her. Rain Martinez right there. And there's a reason why Rain Martinez is one of the best at the net in the state of California. And that time Nunez well off the net. It's an easy double for Santa Monica. Bernardo up with Martinez that time. So a good point for the Corsairs. And they get it back within 5. Bodie, a tough first handle. Nunez right into the block again, and that time Bernardo went up by herself. We apologize, we missed the point, didn't get ourselves back out. Fortunately, I'm a one-man show, and I'm trying to look up some notes while we do this. So 11-7 in favor of Santa Monica. Back-to-back blocks for the Corsairs. The Cougars need to clean it up offensively as the rotation falling apart a little bit for COC. Dig for the Cougars. Stuff back attempt right there for Martinez. And Santa Monica now rolling. It was 11-5. Now it's 11-8 as the Corsairs starting to find their rhythm a bit here in the second set. Cougars get a substitution. Santa Monica continues to work on the Nielsen serve. Cougars, though, go inside that time. And Rivera gets the kill. Nunez back to serve, will play it in. Santa Monica will go near side that time towards Stanton. Cougars able to dig it out, but Botello stuffed right back. And Bernardo and Stanton there, and you talk about the blocks, and there it is again. Santa Monica starting to throw a block party here midway through the second set. As yet another block. And who else but Rain Martinez in on it. Had some help that time from Sahara Stanton. Botello gets the swing. Good dig that time from Odell. Santa Monica has to play the free ball over. Cougars gonna get called for a double here on Jordan Nunez. So Nunez gives up another point. Santa Monica climbing back in, and Clay Timmons, now that it's a 12-2 game, going to use a timeout. Him and Coach Hooper going to talk about it with the team. We'll take a timeout here on the Cougar Sports Network. Santa Monica back inside this second set. Cougars leading 12-10. College of the Canyons wants you to get ready, reset, and go when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougar Athletics programs offer a great college experience. Get ready, reset, and go at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
At Jersey Mike's, we think no sub should be measured in inches long or seconds till served. A sub should be measured in moments. Time with friends. Lunch breaks unbroken. Every sub is a chance to be great. Every sub should ask the question, am I a sub or am I a sub above? Or am I a sub above?
So we go back to work inside the Cougar cage. Serve and an error and on pass as Odell gets the point, and Santa Monica back within one. So the Cougars struggling a bit midway through this second set after a really good open to the set, an 8-2 run, and Santa Monica has climbed right back. So they've been trying to get out of the way, had it go off her shoulder, and we're even at 12 all. We're looking at the numbers in the break, and there's a reason why Santa Monica's been so good at the net, and Rain Martinez has been hit. First in the state in total blocks coming in with 83, had 46 solo blocks, which is also first in the state of California, as the Cougars get a touch and get the side out. So it ends a run from Santa Monica that was 6-0, and the Cougars back in front 13-12. But yeah, Martinez has been a key component to Santa Monica's success this year, and we're seeing why today. Already all over the Cougars at the net. As Santa Monica keeps this one up, the Cougars will get a chance to swing on an attack. They go inside to Rivera. No touch that time.
We think no sub should be measured in inches long. We think no sub should be measured in inches long.
Apologize for that. Again, one-man show, and I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning, so brain is starting to fuzz out a little bit on me here as we go back to work. 13 all. Santa Monica climbing back in this second set. If the Cougars had an early 9-2 run, Cougars will get a swing here. White into the net. And everything just falling apart a little bit in the second set for COC. Had a big lead, kind of took their foot off the gas, and just have not been able to find any sort of success on the attack. Credit the Santa Monica block at the net. It's made it tough on COC. As we stay with the Amaya Bernardo serve. Cougars overpass on the serve. Stuff back from Paulson. COC trying to keep it in play but cannot, as it went off the basketball backboard. And Santa Monica with their largest lead of the set at 2, 15-13, as we stay on the Bernardo serve. Bernardo jump serve into the net. Service error. Rivera out. Gradell subs back in as the rotation for Swaven goes back to the line, and she will serve. Swaven sends it right into the middle of the floor. Santa Monica tries to go on 2. Cougars keep it up. They'll set Cabrera. Tried to go over the top of the block. Didn't get a touch. Santa Monica gets the side out. You could see the double was there. Vargas had to kind of fall away from it and just didn't have a good swing on it. It's a rotation for Santa Monica. Ella Rivera coming back in. Service error from Haley Anderson, and the Corsairs starting to roll. We lost our first camera trying to figure out why here. With it, we lost our scoreboard, so we'll keep you updated as best we can as we try and solve the camera situation at the moment. As there we go, we're back now. So just maybe a little power surge on the camera system, but we go back to work. And a timeout COC, 19-15 in favor of Santa Monica. Corsairs rolling here in the second set. As we'll take the time to try and solve out some technical difficulties, make sure we're working properly here. So 19-15 Santa Monica here in the second set. Cougars with a 1-0 lead. So we'll work on the Mia Paulson serve. Paulson will play it in. Swaven on the first handle. Cougars will set Nunez. Soft touch off the block. Net violation on Santa Monica. And the Cougars will get the point. So a good side out for COC out of the timeout. Use those timeouts well. Get yourself recovered and back to work. Rhiannon Bodie back into the game. Ariana Vargas out. Abby Sherman out. Brianna Botello back into the game. 19-16 here in the second set. Cougars with a 1-0 lead. Bernardo on first handle. Santa Monica will set Wolf. Touch not given. COC will get the point. Back-to-back side outs for COC. They've closed the set down to 19-17, trying to crawl their way back in, just as Santa Monica did at one point, trailing by 7 points. Cougars get a good dig from Swaven. Botello into the block. Cougars keep it up. Nunez rolls it over and gets it to fall. Bernardo thought it was going to go out. It was a little bit of a wild play, and Nunez just rolls it in, and you could kind of see the reaction from Bernardo out of the bottom corner of your screen on the replay. The Cougars get it back within one. Santa Monica, tough handle on the serve. Free ball played over. Rodriguez will set Nunez, gets a swing, no touch, goes long. Point for Santa Monica. So it evens back up. Corsairs with a 20-18 lead over Canyons here in the second set. Cougars with a 1-0 lead. Won 10 in a row in terms of sets. This will be their first set loss in 3 matches should Santa Monica be able to close it out. Net violation on the Corsairs. Into the net that time was Riva. As the Cougars trying to go inside quick to Gradell. I'm not even sure she really got it over the tape, but the touch at the net on Santa Monica gives, actually it was error on COC. I thought they called a net touch, but they did say it never got over, so it's 21-18 Santa Monica. As Botello that time cleans it right off the block and out. Good job from Botello on the strong side as she powered it through. Cougars staying alive. Gradell with the serve. Anderson with the handle. Paulson will set Bernardo. Off the top of the block, kept up by COC. Nunez through the block and down onto the Santa Monica side. And the Cougars back within one. Jordan Nunez with another kill off the weak side. Was well pressed off the net, but was able to get it down. As we stay with the Grodell serve. Paulson sets near side. Cougars block it right back. Santa Monica gets it over, and COC will get a chance to swing. Nunez, far side, no touch, out off of COC. Santa Monica maybe got away with a lift there. That's what Clay Timmons was asking for, but didn't get the call. So 22-20 in favor of the Corsairs. Back to serve is Rachel Lallemande. Lallemande into work, we'll send it in. Nunez goes Botello down the line, scores the point, keeps COC in it here in this second set. Nunez back to the service line as Rodriguez back out. Good swing that time from Botello, went straight down the line and got it in. As the Cougars want a little run here on the offensive side as Nunez back to work, will float it in. Bernardo unhandled. They'll set Bernardo. Stuffed black of the net by COC. Kaylin White and Celia Rivera there for it. And we're even at 22 all here in the second set. Good action at the net that time by the Cougars. As we stay on the Nunez serve. Floats it in, Wolf will handle. Paulson will set weak side. Swing error into the tape by Stanton. And the Cougars back out in front 23-22. Neither of these teams are excessively efficient this year on the offensive side. The Corsairs 21st in the state, 20% on the offensive efficiency. Cougars 14th in the state, 22% in the offensive efficiency. It just shows you how tough it is to be efficient on the offensive side through the state of California. But Cougars right now using that to their advantage, have a 23-22 lead as we'll take a break.
The future is yours. So let College of the Canyons help you get ready, reset, and go for it. Get ready for transfer, the workforce, or take your skills to the next level. Reset your career and get back to work quickly. Go to college for $46 per unit. 0 textbook cost class options and apply for your share of financial aid. With convenient class times, flexible on-campus or online options, and free tutoring, the future is yours at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule.
COC leading 23-22. As we continue on here in this second set. Jordan Nunez back to serve. Nunez will float it in. Bernardo will handle. Santa Monica will go Bernardo. She'll soft touch it over. Cougars will dig it out. White goes with the off speed. Put it right over the top of the block and down. And the Cougars once again serving for the set with Jordan Nunez back there at the line. Good soft touch by White that time. And it's nice to see her able to work in the off speed as Nunez will go back to work. Service down the line. Bernardo will handle. Paulson will set weak side. That one off the block, high by Stanton. Cougars will swing for the set. Botello into the block, dug out by COC. Now Nunez, but a double going to be called. They went to White, double called on Jordan Nunez. Third time today Nunez has been called for a double, but the Cougars, good news, they have the chance to swing for the set here. Santa Monica will serve it. Odell back to do it. Good player from the service line. Bodie on first handle. Swaven will set White off of Odell, and the Cougars take the second set. 25-23. Back-to-back kills for Kaylin White. And the Cougars, with a 2-0 lead, have stretched their set winning streak to 11. We'll step aside. We come back. Third set action here from College of the Canyons. haven't gotten your tickets, do so now. Homecoming 2022 on Thursday, October 13th, under the lights at Cougar Stadium, a 7 p.m. start time. It'll be a lot of fun. Make sure you join us. Bring the entire family. There'll be food, music, giveaways, pregame activities, halftime contests, as the Cougars take on a familiar foe, the Bakersfield Renegades, an old Western States Conference rival, now a National Northern Division rival in their Northern Division home opener. Festivities start at 5 p.m. The kickoff for the game starts at 7. Should be a really good game, we hope. Bakersfield 2-3, College of the Canyons 2-3. Both teams trying to find their way towards the state playoffs. The National Northern Division has been a rough one this year in college football in the 3C2A. Everybody with at least one loss. So it's kind of open for the taking when you really look at it. COC can certainly punch their ticket should they be able to win out. I think that's kind of what they're hoping for, a chance to try and make a streak and make a run after a rough opening start to the year. Meanwhile, on the hardwood, the Lady Cougars doing a nice job today with a 2-0 lead. Won the first set 25-16, second set 25-23, have won 11 straight sets, dating back to their straight sets win on September 23rd against LA Pierce College. Trying to close this one out as they lead 2-0 over Santa Monica, who's trying to keep an 8-game winning streak alive. As Jordan Nunez will serve it away for COC as we go to work here in the third set. Paulson inside, and that time Martinez able to drive it down. The block was late to the net, and Santa Monica gets out in front here in the first set. Odell will play it in. Swaven handles, Rivera no touch. Santa Monica back-to-back points. That was a tough set that time for COC. You can see Swaven's handle was towards the net. Nunez did all she could to stay out of the net and put it where Rivera could even get a chance at it, and just couldn't get on top of it enough. Another bad overpass at the net, tapped back down, and Santa Monica with a quick 3-0 bounce here in the third set, as Martinez there for the tap back along with Bernardo. Odell will serve it long, and the Cougars don't do anything to get their first point other than watch a serve go out of play. So 3-1 here in the third set. Santa Monica out in front early on. Cougars though with a 2-0 lead. So here goes Abby Sherman back to work at the service line. Sherman trying to go across the court, misses, and the Cougars give the point right back. So an error-filled open to the third set for COC. They have not done anything positive yet other than watch a ball go long on a serve. As here's Amaya Bernardo. This has kind of been the struggle for COC at times, as they look really good at moments of matches and then kind of lose focus. There's something positive. Celia Rivera with a kill. And let the other team kind of run through them for a few moments. We saw it in that second set. Had a great opening run to the second set. Went 9-2 to open. And then Santa Monica took a lead. Good thing for the Cougars, they climbed back, refocused, and got back in it. They trail 4-2 here in the third set. Anderson, a tough bump set, played over. COC will get a swing. Nunez will set White, high off the block. Anderson digs it out. Santa Monica scrambling to keep it in play and does. And the Cougars will go at the attack again. That time, Gradell, high off the block. Nobody gonna handle it as it falls harmlessly to the floor. And the Cougars back within one. So they've been back to serve once again for COC. Overpass to the net. Oh, good dump by Paulson there. Gradell thought she was going to have an opportunity at it, and at the last second, Mia Paulson's right hand flashed and stuffed it back over the net. See if you can take another look. What a great play from Mia Paulson. Gives Santa Monica a 5-3 lead. That was pretty impressive from the sophomore out of Truckee, or the freshman, excuse me, out of Truckee, California. Vargas, little off-balance swing. Santa Monica will push it back over. Nunez will set White. White with power. Dug out by Odell. Kept up by Santa Monica. Bernardo from the back row dug out. Swaven a little bump set. Vargas a swing into the block. Cougars will get it right back. They go inside. Gradell finds the open space on the floor. Her and Nunez connect once again, and COC back within one here in the third set. That was a really good read from Vargas, actually. It's an underrated play. She knows that the double is there. She puts it in a place that it can come right back to her, and she can keep the point alive. And it ends up finishing out with an Allie Gradell kill. Slide play for Santa Monica. Off the block. Dug out. COC keeps it up. Great initial dig that time by Sherman, and Sherman with another big dig. Paulson dump on two, and that's going to score. Paulson read the player really well that time, knew the Cougars were scrambling. You see the great dig from Sherman, but COC just could not get back into the defensive set they needed to, and trail 6-4 here in the third set. Paulson will go back to work at the service line. Didn't even find the net. Looks like she hurt herself on it too, kind of a miss hit. Some high five from the team, had a kind of a limp afterwards, but I think she's all right. Now she's just laughing about it. Her and Mackenzie Wolf having a good chuckle about it, as you can laugh at yourself a little bit like you have to. Take yourself so serious. As we go back to work, Green and Bodie back to serve for COC. Bodie, little float towards Bernardo. Paulson will set Wolf. Dug out by Rodriguez. Nunez off the bump set, no touch, misses long. Two-point advantage for Santa Monica, 7-5 here in the third set. Cougars with the 2 sets to advantage though in the match. As we continue to work on, plenty of the third set to continue here. As Wolf serves it in, Botello mishandles the first pass, so the Cougars will just have to play it over. Corsairs go Bernardo. Rodriguez couldn't get under it. Bernardo gets a kill. Good swing that time from Amaya Bernardo. Through the block and straight into Rodriguez, who had to do everything she could to protect herself that time and just couldn't keep the play alive. So Wolf back to work on the serve. Botello handles. Cougars set Nunez into the block. Body's there to help. COC will keep the point alive for the moment. Paulson at the net. Joust pushed over by Santa Monica, played back over by COC. And a stuff block at the net from Allie Gradell. She goes up solo, and really not much Sahara Stanton could do. Was kind of falling away from the play, and Gradell gets a block. She actually had some late help from Botello there. And it's 8-6 as Gradell will work back to the service line. Bernardo handles the serve. Paulson will set for the back row attack from Wolf. Misses long. Tried to go back to the near side corner and didn't get it. As the Cougars back within one. 8-7 here in the third set as Gradell will go back to work at the service line once again. Wolf on first handle. Paulson will set Stanton. Stanton no touch. Long down the far side. And we're even at 8-all. So the Cougars, just letting Santa Monica make some errors here, have crawled back in at 8-all. And Gradell will go back to work and serve. Bernardo off the block and out. Good swing from Amaya Bernardo that time. Tooled it right off the double from COC. And Santa Monica gets the side out after a nice little 3-0 run from the Cougars. Aleman back in to serve. Sophomore defensive specialist. She's only played in 6 matches this year. She'll play it in. Botello handles. Cougars will set to Botello, off the tape and kept up by Santa Monica. Stanton falling away off the tape, off the block, kept up by COC. Nunez off speed, finds the middle of the floor. The Corsairs kind of just all looked at one another, all 6 players out on the floor. And good vision from Nunez that time to even us up at 9-all, and she'll head back to the line to serve. Rodriguez out of the match. Nunez short serve. Bernardo diving handle inside. Block from COC as Martinez went up. And the Cougars had Rivera and White both there to stuff it right back. So the Cougars putting on a little bit of a block party of their own, giving Santa Monica a taste of their own medicine, and lead 10-9 here in the third set. Inside to Martinez, dug by Bodie. Good help from Nunez, but the Cougars don't get it over the antenna cleanly. A miscommunication by COC that time, as both Botello and Bodie went to play it after Nunez was able to keep the point alive, so we're even at 10-all. Odell back to serve, will play it in. Mishandled by both Bodie and Revere, so a service ace for Santa Monica, and they are back in front at 11-10. You can see Bodie, just a bad first pass. Revere trying to push it with one hand and couldn't do it. So the Cougars will try and go back to work. Revere didn't get it over the net that time. The set a little bit too short from Nunez. So a 3-0 run for Santa Monica, as they're now letting the Cougars just make errors and give points back. So neither side really clean, neither side really sloppy though. It's kind of just a little bit of a game of runs, as a touch given that time and the point given to COC. Side out for the Cougars, and they're back within one at 12-11 as Abby Sherman back in to serve. The Cougars will rotate Botello and Bodie off the floor as Vargas comes back in as well. As Paulson's over to talk to the up official. Not sure what the situation is. I did see Zara Stanton kind of walk off towards the back of the group. Maybe she got a little bit upset with the net violation call on Santa Monica. Nonetheless, we go back to work. Bernardo, no touch, misses wide on the back side. And we're even at 12-all. Bernardo asking for a touch, didn't get it. So Sherman will stay back to serve. We're even at 12-all. Either team clean. Everybody kind of making errors, as there's an error on Bernardo on an overhead handle on the serve. And it's an ace for Abby Sherman, and the Cougars back out in front by one as we trade back and forward on both sides. Bernardo plays in all scenarios, doesn't make a lot of those errors, but that was one right there. Just a little mishandle on the overhead handle. And Sherman will play it back in. They set Martinez on a slide. Cougars dig it out. White high off the block, dug out. Paulson, back row attack for Wolf, soft touch. Revere handles. Now White again off the block, taps it back over. Bernardo, little off speed. Cougars handle, and will play it over on a free ball. Paulson, Bernardo, soft touch, stuff block for Kaylin White. Got the big right hand on it and pushed it back down. 2-point lead for COC, 14-12 here in the third set. Staying with the Abby Sherman serve. Another discussion with Santa Monica and the up official, as Paulson was over to talk to the chair umpires. We'll go back to work now for COC. Sherman, Wolf, dump, no, from Paulson. Cougars keep it up. They set it to White, tools it off the double and down. Good swing for Kaylin White. The double for Santa Monica, not quite up against the net. And a timeout called by the Corsairs, I believe. COC with a 15-12 advantage. Timeout on the floor, we'll take it as well.
The future is yours, so let College of the Canyons help you get ready, reset, and go for it. Get ready for transfer, the workforce, or take your skills to the next level. Reset your career and get back to work quickly. Go to college for $46 per unit, 0 textbook cost class options, and apply for your share of financial aid. With convenient class times, flexible on-campus or online options, and free tutoring, the future is yours at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule.
COC with a 15-12 advantage over Santa Monica as we continue on here in the third set. Cougars and the Corsairs. Neither team has been very clean here in the third set, but your COC, you take it. You have a 2-0 lead, and you look to try and close this one out if you can. Abby Sherman staying back at the service line will go back to work for the Cougars out of the timeout. Wolf, tough handle, high on the body. So it'll be a back row attack for Santa Monica. The Cougars keep it up. They'll set Vargas off the block, kept up by Swavin. Now White off the weak side, and she gets a touch and scores it. Kaylin White finding a rhythm once again. And the Cougars with a 4-point advantage at 16-12. White has been very good off the weak side this year. You would think most players are very comfortable off the strong side, but White seems to thrive off the right side of the floor, working off that weak side. There's Bernardo, a little off speed. Nunez there to handle. Double called on Swavin. Swavin immediately shook her head and said, I didn't double there, but doesn't matter, it's called on her. Side out Santa Monica, Bernardo back to serve. 16-13 COC in the third set. Bernardo will play it in. Swavin, little overpass. Good handle from Nunez. But the Cougars don't get a clean swing. Wolf then gets a look, but she drives it wide, and the Cougars get the point. COC continues on here. Leading 17-13 as Swavin back to serve. Short float mishandle, free ball played over, and the Cougars will get a swing here inside to Gradell. Good keep up by Odell on the far side. Cougars will go back to work. They'll set White into the block. Good stuff blocked that time. Rain Martinez right there. Santa Monica hanging around. Kenzie Wolf might have got a piece of it as well. Double was there for the Corsairs. Anderson back to serve for Santa Monica. Sherman kind of just falls over, keeps it in play. Vargas will play it over. Corsairs go on 2, but the Cougars have it scouted. Much better scout that time from COC. Nunez a little off speed. Good diving dig from Anderson. Bump set to White. Misses long, no touch. Anderson had a great diving dig to keep that point alive. And Clay Timmons going to take a timeout right here. Wants to talk about it with COC. 17-15, Cougars out in front. And they want to discuss things. Make sure Santa Monica can't really climb back into this one. We'll take a break as well. COC leading 17-15, leading 2 sets.
At Jersey Mike's, we think no sub should be measured in inches long or seconds till served. A sub should be measured in moments. Time with friends. Lunch breaks unbroken. Every sub is a chance to be great. Every sub should ask the question, am I a sub or am I a sub above? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Canyons leading 2 sets to none, leading 17-15 here in the third set. As the Corsairs with the side out will go back to work. COC trying to finish this one out and continue their nice little run over the last 4 games. Nunez inside, Gradell off the tape, kept up. Santa Monica will go Wolf. Through the block and down.
At
Santa
Jersey
Monica.
Mike's, we think no sub should be measured in inches long. We think no sub should be measured in inches long. Or
so we had the replay for you, but instead we'll go with the Anderson serve. Nunez, bad set that time. That was one of the I mean, it was a tough place to set it from. Nunez falling into the net. That might be one of the worst sets we've seen this year. Nothing against Jordan Nunez, but I think she was just trying to keep herself and the ball out of the net and put it right over onto the Santa Monica side. It was a great set just into the wrong side of the court. And then Anderson with a service error gives the point right back, so COC gets a little bit of a break there as they stay out in front by 1. Grace Rodriguez in to serve for COC. Bernardo kind of falling down on the handle. Santa Monica gets it up, but they do not get a touch. Trying to go on the near side to Wolf, and she missed it wide. So the Cougars get back-to-back points and regain the 2-point advantage. And Santa Monica will clean up the floor a little bit after a couple of bodies diving. They find some wet spots and want to make sure everybody's safe. So 19-17 COC. Grace Rodriguez still back serving. Out of rotation called on Santa Monica. Paulson wasn't far enough outside, so another error by the Corsairs. The Cougars now with a 3-point advantage, trying to close in on another win. Good serve by Rodriguez that time. Corsairs were able to keep it up. It was blocked back over. Now Wolf off the weak side into the roof, and the Cougars won't be able to handle it. That one pinballed through the stanchions here at the Cougar cage. And you can see everybody on the COC side kind of scrambled to try and figure out where it was going to go, and it came out like a rocket down onto the back side of the floor near the top of the basketball key. So we go back to work. COC with a 2-point advantage. Nunez from the 10-foot line, or the 10-foot line, doesn't get it to go, but Gradell with the putback right there for COC, and it's 21-18. There's an overpass from Santa Monica, and Gradell used that as a set herself to drive it back down. Rhiannon Bodie back in, Vargas and Sherman off. As Swavin stays in on the rotation as the libero. Bodie, good short serve. Wolf handles. Paulson has no choice but to bump set. And then a swing error that time from Stanton that goes long. And the Cougars closing in. 21-18, leading by 4. Stanton coming off the floor. Sophia Lawrence coming in. Stay with the Bodie serve. Wolf with a better handle. They'll set Wolf off the block. Swave in there to clean it up. Cougars go inside. Rodriguez and Gradell on the connection. 23-18 COC. And the defense there for the Cougars. Transitioning into the offense. Timeout on the floor. 23-18 College of the Canyons. As they continue to work effectively here late in the third set. One final time, we'll tell you about it. Homecoming. 8 days from today, a week from tomorrow, Thursday, October 13th, under the lights at Cougar Stadium. Be a part of the 2022 homecoming ceremony, or celebration, we should say. Bring the entire family. It'll be a great time. Enjoy fun food, music, giveaways, pregame activities, some halftime contests as the Cougars take on the SCFA Northern Division opponent Bakersfield in their SCFA Northern Division opener. Pre-game festivities start at 5, kickoff at 7 p.m. We really do hope you join us, folks. It'll be a fun time. We don't get to do homecoming very often. It's second year in a row we're kind of running it. Something we're trying to create more of a tradition on, and it really does become a fun time, especially under the lights on a Thursday night, our traditional Thursday night game. We get just about every year. I think we hosted 2 of the last 3, so should be fun. The Lady Cougars back to work as Bodie back into serve. Wolf on the handle. They'll set inside to Santa Monica towards Riva, but it's kept up. Botello high off the block. Great running dig from Bernardo. The Corsairs keep the point alive for the moment. Nunez, cross court to the back corner. scores it, and COC serving for the match, 24-18. Nunez on the opposite side with a nice little swing. And the Cougars can try and close this one out and make it 4 in a row. Bernardo handles. Paulson a deep set. Bernardo will just run it over. The Cougars have a swing for it. They'll set Botello. Off the block. That'll do it. The Cougars take it. 4 matches in a row for COC. 12 straight sets for the Cougars. They close it out on a Brianna Botello kill, snapping a Santa Monica 8-game winning streak. The Cougars take it 3-0, 25-16, 25-23, 25-18. A statement win for COC here today. The winning streak up to 4. The Cougars will head out on the road for a couple against Glendale and West LA on the 7th and the 14th. We'll have them back here at home on October 19th against Antelope Valley. We hope you join us for that. That'll do it for us this week on the Cougar Sports Network. We hope you enjoyed the match. We hope you tune in again. We'll see you next time.